We're almost live. Now we're live.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Monday night. We're back. I'm back. It's been a couple of weeks since we've been with you. So, welcome to Rooted in Foods and to the Davises Eat, a subsidiary of Rooted in Foods. How's that?
That's fine. I'll be right back. I'm going to go check and make sure that
it's actually working. Yeah. Just kind of a quick update. We have new webcams. So please let us know if anything malfunctions while you're watching us live. And let us know if it's better, or I hope it's better. Goodness, I hope it's better. If it's not, let us know that too. We also had to shift over to a regular mic. Is it working?
Yeah.
So if at any point you can't hear one of us, let us know that also. So just a couple of adjustments, and Sugar is on cue tonight.
Yep.
It's wanting in from the outside.
don't worry, she'll want back out.
She'll want back out, yeah. But she knows when we go live, it's time to either go out or come in. There's my baby girl.
There she
back.
is. I'm back.
All right. So I have a question for you and kind of for you
Okay.
watching us.
All right.
You know how I love watching food shows.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm well aware of that one. Yeah.
Like every Saturday morning. Have you ever wondered,
Right.
it is very bright, wondered who did the first cooking show in the U.S.? You've probably never wondered. Have you guys ever wondered
I
that?
have never wondered. In all my years, I have never wondered.
Well, if you had to guess, who would you think?
The French lady that, but I don't think that was her. I think she was probably second or third.
By French lady, are you talking about Julia Childs?
Yes.
Who was in California?
Yeah, I think that's like second or third. But
Okay, so educated guess, but not right.
yeah, I know. That's what I said. James Beard maybe would have been one.
He was one of the early ones, and
Mhm.
if I remember my history correctly, the first male. But us ladies preempted him just a wee bit.
Huh.
So
Imagine that.
right,
The ladies out of the kitchen.
right.
Would it have been
It
Dione Lucas?
It would have been. So Dione Lucas in 1948 launched a cooking show on CBS. It was unfortunately short-lived, at least that one. She had a couple of shows later in her life, and she is our inspiration for the meal tonight because somewhere along the way I have picked up her Cordon Bleu Cookbook.
I can't see that from there.
Well, I know they can't see that from there, but
I'll
you're going to
show it
play
to 'em.
Vanna.
I'm good at this.
This is a 1947 edition, and she is actually a British chef, the first female that graduated from Le Cordon Bleu.
Mm-hmm.
And then she went on to take all of the classes so she could actually teach as well.
Oh, so she was a teacher.
Yeah. So
that's why you like her.
yeah. And that's why I know about her.
Yep.
But she taught first in Europe and then made her way to New York in 1941 or 2, I don't remember.
Mm-hmm.
And then by 1946 or 7, had her own restaurant open, and then had the cookbook that came after that. But yeah, she had a cooking school there in New York. So considered, one of the foremothers, so to speak. But yeah, that's she
So
got.
not Julia.
Nope, she
Not
was.
James Beard.
Nope.
That's pretty close.
Hey, you know what? I'm proud of you for knowing who those folks are.
I know.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is our
Bonus points for
inspiration.
me.
Inspiration for tonight's meal. French food is not as intimidating as you might think it is, and we're going to break it down for you tonight. But before we go there, we had a little fun with the cocktail.
Yeah.
We had a little fun at 5 o'clock with the cocktail too.
We got to test it, make sure it's working.
We tested it, and we actually shifted gears a little
We
bit
made some adjustments
to suit our own palates.
Yeah.
So we're cooking French food, and we're drinking.
A French escort.
There you go.
Or a French lady of the evening.
That'll work too.
Or a French. Yeah, I'm not going to say that one.
Don't say that out loud.
Not going to say
That's
that one out
the
loud.
name of the bar shot.
That is the name of the bar shop. Can you give me some ice in my shaker, please?
We are elevating and classifying. Is that even a word?
We're classing up. Upclassing.
Up.
Yeah.
Sounds too much like upcycling.
Well, it kind of is. And then also I'll need my
Oh, you put it in the freezer.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Right, there you
All
go.
right, so we're gonna make 2 drinks.
Get out of your way.
Each cocktail is gonna have 1.5 ounces of vodka. We use Tito's a lot here. It tastes good. They're not sponsoring us or anything. We'd probably use it more if they were.
Sorry, I'm reaching across to get my camera.
Mr. Tito's peoples.
Sorry, I screwed up.
So, 1.5 ounces per. Oh, you're fine. We've got some roses, grenadine.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody likes grenadine.
A little sweetness.
Yeah, a little sweetness. And we're not going to add a lot for this per cocktail, so we're only going to add 1/2 ounce total, so 1/4 ounce per cocktail. It's just going to add in a little bit of color and a little bit of sweetness for the drink.
You're going to need that.
I'm going to need this. We're going to take this nice, make it nice and cold.
Hey, Jennifer. Glad you could join us.
Split this between our 2 cocktail glasses, our coupes. Oh,
That's what makes it classy.
it is.
The glass makes it classy.
It does. And then we have some pineapple soda. And we're just going to add it on top. And then,
We have some filthy cherries.
yeah, so if this is not just an Escort,
I warned him it wasn't going to be kid friendly.
it might be a little loose-ish. You add in some filthy cherries.
Love it. That's such a pretty color. How many have you had?
Not enough, obviously. I'm dropping everything.
Right?
So we've got our Tito's, our roses,
Perfect.
and our cherry.
And our photos.
For you, madame.
For me. Merci. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah,
That's much better.
it is. We also have pina colada soda.
And we'll try that maybe in a
We'll
little bit.
try that maybe on round whatever this is.
Yeah. We might try that one. We might save that for off air. You never know.
No, this turned out pretty good.
So we have a French lady of the evening, a French escort, or a French woman of low moral standards.
No, not necessarily.
Oh, this one's a little low dollar. She's been messing with the Mexican
Hey,
pineapple sodas.
Be careful. Okay, so back to I put my cookbook out there.
Mhm.
Our French cookbook. Now that we've got a couple of folks watching live, you might want to show them that cookbook again. 1947. My original plan kind of backfired because I couldn't get the right kind of fish that I wanted. So we are using flounder tonight. Thank you.
Welcome.
And we are going to.
So our soul got up and left.
Our soul never showed up at the
Yep.
market. But basically, for this dish, you want a firm, flaky but still firm white fish. So flounder is a perfect flat fish, is what we're after here.
Ah.
So flounder. Have you ever seen a flounder not already nice and pretty for us to cook?
Yeah, they're
Like
not pretty.
they're not pretty.
They're
I mean,
ugly as
they're
hell.
really.
But they're good eatings.
They are good eats. So flat fish, you want something firm but still a little bit flaky when it cooks. Flounder, where we live, is pretty easy to find in the freezer section. Fish, if it's not Midwest, is really not easy for us to find fresh. So
We could have gotten like bass,
we make do.
crappie.
I don't think that would have been quite as
Wouldn't have been cordon bleu-ish, but
It would not have been. So I would not, however, a lot of people swap.
Dione Lucas wrote the book, Grandma.
Dione Lucas.
Sure.
Okay.
Dione Lucas.
You're killing me here.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna have a French chef night, I think. We tend to want to substitute tilapia for a lot of fish because it's very easy to find where we live. It is not firm enough. It will fall apart in this preparation. So stick to the firm, flat, white fish. Flounder is perfect. Okay, so I have, if you want to, yep, thank you.
Uh-oh.
Swap. Did we lose a
We lost your
camera?
Lost your phone.
Lost my phone?
Yeah. Turn off.
No, hang on, it's coming back. Hold, please. Technical difficulties. I might have to restart it.
I'm working on it.
Pause for commercial break while we fix. What Wi-Fi is that on? That might be our problem.
Our last name.
Oh, here it goes. Maybe.
Oh, and it's got the watermark.
Oh, you're kidding.
No. That's okay.
That means it didn't log us back in. Sorry, folks.
It's okay.
We might have to survive it because I don't have time to.
Yeah, we'll just deal with it.
Okay. We might not have a phone either because of that. Technology is great when it works.
And it's a pain in the butt when it doesn't.
Right. All right. So while we're trying to fix this.
Oh, you lost it.
That's because I closed it trying to. So I have 4. You can switch them to the stove cam if you want to while we're trying to fix that. There we go.
Yep.
All right.
Good
That's
enough.
gonna make do.
There we go.
Or
And then now it doesn't have the watermark.
weird. Okay.
Wow.
Anyway.
Perfect. Imagine that.
Sorry for the pause to fix things. So I have 4 good-sized fillets here of the flounder, 1 little bitty tail of the fillet, but we're going to cook it too. So into that, we're going to pour about half a cup of white wine. We're not going to measure. The whole point is to kind of cover the bottom of the pan here so the fish cooks in it. So roughly half a cup. You want a dish that fits the amount of fish you have. So don't put this in a great big dish and don't cram it all together in a smaller dish. So about a half a cup of dry white wine. That's a barefoot Chardonnay. And some salt and pepper, or honestly, make this your own. Use something different if you want to. Just use a little bit of.
Oh, I can see pepper on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. I probably should have picked a red dish or something, but we're cooking vintage, so we're using vintage Pyrex. Not from 1947, however, it's 1970s probably. All right, so this goes into a 350-degree oven for roughly 15 minutes, or until it is flaky and done. That is step 1. All right. Step 2, we're going to deconstruct some lobster tails and get them cooking in some butter. I'm actually going to use a little pan for that so I can save some stove room. And I did not have time to clean my stove today, so please ignore that. If you can really see it. You're already shaking up another one, aren't you?
No, not at all.
So the fish gets topped in lobster that's been cooked in butter. And if you can't find lobster or don't want to afford lobster, shrimp would work just as well. Or if you're lucky enough to be able to find the little langoustine lobsters that aren't technically lobster, we just call them that. Those would be perfect as well. So a little bit of butter in the pan, and I'll show you how to break these guys down.
Ooh.
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 I do need a knife, however. And my kitchen is already hot.
This Escort went to Hawaii.
So our friend Escort took a trip to Hawaii.
Yep.
Is it better? Do you think it's better with the pina colada?
Yeah, well, the coconut just adds a little extra,
Mm-hmm.
little nugget of flavor.
Right. So we have 2 teeny tiny lobster tails. We need the meat from these. We're not going to cook these in the tail. So easiest way to do is to cut through the under part of the lobster tail. Break it apart. I can't talk and do this at the same time, clearly. You might need to use your thumb or your thumbnail to get in underneath here and loosen the meat up. Thank you for grabbing that. And I'm trying to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. So there's our lobster tail. And just wiggle him out of there. Get away with that. Chili's doing our second one. So not a huge amount of meat. Make sure you get any little bits of tail off of here before you start cooking. It's the last thing you want to bite into. It's kind of like eggshells. All right. And all right, he's cleaned up. You got that one? I got it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Chili did this one for me. Just wiggle until you get everything out of that tail. And yes, the poop vein comes out too when you do that.
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay.
We're just going to make sure there's no like little shards of shell. Okay. So there's our 2 little lobster tails.
You might want to talk up just a little bit.
Oh, I can do that. Excuse me.
Can everybody hear her over there? Or?
Sorry. I forgot that I don't have a lapel mic on. All right. So here's our 2 small lobster tails. This is enough for the 3 of us tonight, along with the fish. We've melted a couple tablespoons of butter here, and you don't want it to cook so much that it browns, but you do want to cook until it starts to foam. So that is on medium heat. We're going to cut the tail down the middle.
Costa says, yep, they can hear.
Awesome. We might just start using that microphone. And then we're going to cut into bite-sized chunks. And this last little piece I'll cut into another chunk. All right, so that's what we have. We're going to let this cook in some butter. You want to cook it through, but it won't take long. While it's doing that, I'm going to wash while Chili talks.
All right, so I'm going to get you back over to the lobster. We've got it cooking in the butter.
All right, smells good.
It does smell delicious.
And you don't really want to season this. The
No.
butter is going to do everything that you want it to do.
So I made round 2 of the cocktail. This one with a pina colada. Vest.
Yeah, Vest soda has pina colada soda.
Vest soda has pina colada soda.
That's
And it's
like blown
actually
away.
very tasty. That little bit of coconut flavor in there adds quite a bit of depth to the cocktail. So if you guys don't like just pineapple, which, who am I to tell you what to drink?
Right?
Add some pina colada to it. And it tastes really good.
I'm missing an egg.
Uh-oh. Let me get out of the way.
Sorry, I need a 3rd egg.
3rd egg coming through. So there is the lobster. So what's under the towel?
Hmm. You'll just have to see.
I don't know.
All right. So now I'm going to show you how to separate egg yolks.
Uh-oh.
Because, oh, that lobster smells so good.
There you go.
Because we're going to build a spinach cream sauce, which is what makes this, if you saw the Facebook event on, YouTube or Facebook, that's what gives this the Florentine name. So Florentine really comes from Florence, Italy. It arrived not in Spain. That's where I'm going. Sorry. Got that on. Right.
After you go to Florence.
Right. Arrived in France, was adopted and adapted by French chefs. But it's essentially any dish that has a base of spinach. So we're creating the Florentine sauce with spinach, cream, egg yolks. And I'll show you how to build that after we get this lobster done. In fact, that's probably done enough because it will continue to cook a little bit. So chili bean, would you put
A little bit of water in there?
about an inch
Right.
while I'm doing this? Okay.
Got it.
So egg yolks. Why do I feel like it's dark in here tonight? Is it? Or is it just me?
I turned the top light
That
down
light
just a
off
hair.
bit? Okay, that's why.
Turned it down just a hair.
And go ahead and start that. All right, so I need 3 egg yolks. You want to save the whites. If you
High because of the boil? Or?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I'm creating a double boiler over here to be able to do the sauce. So I'm also going to need my blue whisk that's in the white thing. I couldn't quite get everything together tonight.
All right, blue whisk.
So 3 egg yolks. Save the whites. If you separate eggs a lot, you can freeze the whites and use them for later. I don't do this much, so when I do, I just keep them in the fridge for the next morning and create omelets or scrambled eggs or something. And just add the whites back to the eggs that you use. All right, crack on the countertop. Makes it a little bit easier. Separate the egg carefully. You don't need a fancy tool. We're going to put whites in one bowl and yolks in this little bowl over here. Okay. And it doesn't matter if they break, we don't care. Okay, this is a decent sized egg. I've had some double yolkers in my farm eggs this week. Thanks to my friend Cheryl.
Yeah, that's awfully nice of her, yeah.
Yeah, like I had some eggs that I think came out of ostrich-sized chickens.
Yeah.
That were double yolks.
If not, they definitely were hurt.
It hurt, yeah. So kind of pass it back and forth into the shell, and what you probably can't see is the white coming off of that. Oops. Okay, last one. So you don't need a fancy egg separator. Just be careful, go slow. Pass it back and forth. And you'll see the, I'm not going to tell you what that looks like to me, but, use your imagination. Come on. There we go. All right, so 3 egg yolks, 3 egg whites, and I'll throw those in the scrambled eggs in the morning. And Jeff, Chili, let you throw those in the fridge for me. Thank you, so I keep them.
Got them.
All right. So we're going to set those aside and get everything else ready. Wow.
Got it.
Thank you.
Welcome. You're hiding behind that door there.
I was getting a.
Yeah.
This is something you want to make sure you have everything together before you start. So I need 2 tablespoons of heavy whipping cream. You could use whole milk.
It don't.
No, you want heavy whipping cream for this one, or heavy cream. It's the same thing. But depending on the brand, it might be a different label. Okay, you can put this back in now. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Not sure what all this is. Okay.
Well,
I'm working on it.
no, you're fine. I'm missing some. Hold on, I'm missing something here. I know I am. Vinegar, 1 tablespoon tarragon vinegar.
You got it up right there.
I know. I didn't have it in what I had typewritten up here.
Ah. So that's one, how much teaspoon?
1 tablespoon.
Tablespoon. What kind of vinegar?
Tarragon vinegar. Come on.
Here, do you want me to?
Yeah, I need to pop that.
We don't need those little thingamajiggers.
Yeah, no, not at all. Like, discard the
We
bullshit.
want free flowing stuff.
Yeah, especially when it comes to vinegar.
And booze.
All right. All right, so 3 egg yolks, 2 tablespoons cream, 1 tablespoon tarragon vinegar, some salt, some pepper. I'm waiting on the fish that I did not set a timer for. We're about 5 minutes away now.
Okay.
And because I need part of the fish stock, so we will chop up some spinach to go into all of this.
Let me set a timer.
Yeah,
5.
I'll just check it in a minute.
Okay.
And we want the spinach to be very fine. This is baby spinach, so I'm not going to worry about the stems.
What the bad thing about these coupes are?
They don't hold a lot.
You're constantly refilling the doggone things.
Now, you could use a little food processor if you wanted to for this, but remember, spinach cooks down anyway. So if you chop it, this little bit that we have, chop it real fine, it's going to cook down quite a bit. And we need roughly
Louder, please.
half a cup, and I actually have more than that, so we'll throw the remainder in with the salad that we're going to make here in a minute also. Okay. Before I get into this, I'm going to check the fish. So let us know what you're having for dinner. No idea what that was.
That was a vehicle.
Oh my gosh, this smells so good.
It does.
Well, we're not quite done, but I'm going to pull some of this stock out of here so I can use it.
How's your glass over there?
It could be refilled.
Refreshed?
Yeah, I don't need a lot of the stock, so I'm just going to pull some out of here and let the fish finish. Yeah, it's probably
Would you like the French Escort on Hawaiian vacation?
I
version?
would like the Hawaiian vacation version. Yeah, I'm going to try that. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to let you fix those.
It's fixed.
I know. I'm going to get the dog out of my way. Now, the reason you want this sauce ingredients kind of pulled together, that is, I'm going to have to slurp.
You have to slurp that down a little bit for me, please. Do that one more time. Okay.
I like that better.
And that's what I said. The coconut flavor of the pina colada version is.
Yeah, a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, this is actually easier than what I was thinking. So we're going to put the egg yolks. A little bit of salt. Need a little bit of hot pepper. Cayenne or red pepper flakes, or where's my Aleppo? Uh-oh. No, there it is. Just a teeny tiny bit of heat, nothing overpowering. Okay, maybe a little bit more than a teeny tiny bit. We're going to start whisking. Oh, sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing.
Yeah, you got to speak up and.
Adding the cream, kind of getting this going before I put the vinegar in.
The cream and the.
So egg yolk, salt, a little bit of cayenne, Aleppo, hot pepper of some sort.
Yeah.
Vinegar.
It almost looks like a.
Hollandaise?
Hollandaise, yeah.
It almost does.
Yeah. From over here, just looking at it, I'm like, man, that's a hollandaise.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to cook this now.
Which would be delicious on
What we're doing.
on what we're doing, yeah.
So we're still going to cook
With
this
the
now.
spinach and
All right, so I have a pan of boiling water, creating a double boiler.
yeah. Oh man.
And turning that back up. And now we're just going to sit here and whisk.
Whisking the night away. You like me to do that?
Yeah.
All right. I
We
will.
might need the longer whisk. Longer handle whisk.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Okay.
Does it need some pepper?
And pepper on the fish, though.
Oh, yeah. Am I supposed to hold the bowl?
If you want to. I was, because it kind of, it's a little bit easier.
All right, I'm stirring away.
Okay. I do with cream. Did I make you put that
Hey, you maybe put it away. It's in the fridge.
Sorry.
You asked me nicely, and
I know.
I performed the duties as requested.
I need a little bit more of the cream.
All right.
Man, how did I?
If you guys have somebody at home that does this on the regular for you, consider
Right.
yourselves lucky.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I am as inept as anybody in the kitchen,
You're doing great. I'm the one that
You know.
lost the recipe in her head.
and here I
I had
am
the stuff
just,
memorized.
just stirring and covering bases as best I can.
Okay, so now we're going to start
And I'm drinking pineapple juice.
putting, so am I.
Yeah, it's true. Oh my goodness. Butter on top. Oh,
This is a very rich dish, by the way.
Oh,
So we're putting 3 tablespoons
man.
of butter in.
Somebody's heart is not going to like them in the morning.
Pretty much. It's okay. Gonna keep whisking.
I'm whisking.
No, I know, you're doing great.
I'm still stirring.
Whew.
I might have to whisk on the other hand. All right.
I'll take over for a minute.
Take over for a second. Chop, dog.
Oh, hello. Okay, we're gonna let it sit for a minute. You don't have to like constantly whisk, but it does help. We're going to put another 2 tablespoons of cream in.
Mhm.
Cream, by the way, thickens as it cooks, as it heats on its
Yeah.
own, which is why you don't see a lot of. No, I'm done. You don't see roux in things that have a lot of cream because you don't need them.
Really?
Because it really does thicken as it cooks. Now, the double boiler situation, I mean, we could do this right over the stove. We've done lots of cream sauces for you guys, but
This is a little bit of safety net.
because of the eggs, a little bit of a safety net.
That's all it is. It's a little bit of safety net. Oh, spinach going in.
Spinach going in. And then we're going to add the fish stock
Mm-hmm.
and the cooking liquor, hot liquor,
I got liquor over here.
pan liquor.
I didn't see any liquor going in there. Does it need vodka? Does it need tequila?
Hot liquor.
Oh, okay. Licker, not the other one.
I mean, technically it's still a liquor,
Yeah.
Liquor.
No,
But
no.
it's an Likker if you're in the South.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of pot stickers, but you know.
Okay, this fish is going to be done. Watch out, baby girl. Would
Here,
you temp that for me?
I'll stir, you temp. You go around.
Teamwork makes the dinner work.
That's
Is
right.
that what we're after here tonight? Oh my gosh. Oh, we're done. You're fine. Whew.
We're a little superheated in this room.
It is warm, yes.
Well, especially with that oven opening up.
Sorry.
What's under the rag?
I'm not going to show you yet.
Can somebody smell the rag?
I mean, can you smell what's under it?
Yeah.
It smells a little Italian to me.
I can't smell it.
I mean, we've gone from France to
Italian to Spain, and we got some Hawaiian,
and now we're
all over the
in
damn map, aren't we?
Yeah, right. It's confusion.
That's right. Maybe,
All right,
maybe the
let
French
that cook for a
Escort
minute.
will smell the rag.
Oh, bad man.
I don't know what you're talking about. I really don't.
All right, we're just gonna. It's getting there. We're gonna let it cook.
Oh, Debbie says the sauce looks perfect.
Thank you. Salad. Let's make some Greek salad. Costas.
Greek salad
Well, okay,
on top
so-
of French food, and
Not like the tomato cucumber Greek salad,
Yeah.
but
That's
a
about
salad that's in one of my Greek cookbooks that actually uses greens and not all the other things. So technically, it's a greens only salad. I neglected to get plates out for all of this, but that's okay. Okay, so we're just gonna make salad. Let me see. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put the Marsala wine still in the shrimp, not in the shrimp, but in the lobster.
Are you over there? Are you over here? We're over here.
I don't know where I'm at.
We're the big
We're
camera.
gonna need another whisk though. Okay,
I'll get you one.
so we're going to we've got some Greek olive oil. We're gonna hop to another country, by gosh.
Why not?
I mean, you know,
Hey, they're all next to each other. It's like hopping to another state in the States.
we're gonna use.
That's all it's like.
We're gonna make a vinaigrette in the bottom of my mixing bowl, so we
Move
can
it to the
toss
right,
our
would you?
salad. Yep. Toss the lettuce. Toss the greens. Vinaigrette ratio is 3-to-1 fat to acid, so I'm using olive oil.
You want to say that again? I was shaking.
Ooh, this is beautiful. Vinaigrette ratio 3-to-1 fat to acid, so 3 parts olive oil to 1 part whatever acid you decide. I'm going to use tarragon vinegar to kind of play off of what we're doing in the fish, with the fish. So I did roughly 1/8 of the cup. Did I do that 1/4 cup? I should remember. Oh. We'll add more if we need to. To that, I've got a little salt. I'm going to use a little white pepper. With tarragon vinegar, you don't need a whole lot of anything else to go in this. No, that's pretty perfect there. And we're just making enough salad for tonight. So I've got some baby spring mix. I'll toss in here enough for, I'll throw some spinach in there too. How's that?
I love spinach.
Me too.
That looks delicious. The spring mix there and the little spinach. Oh, yeah.
The vinegar and the dressing and the vinaigrette will kind of balance out the
Green stuff?
your fish that's going to be super rich.
Oh, okay. You need to move it deep. There you go. Push it towards your blender. There you go.
Food processor.
Yeah, food processor.
Now, if those are too big of a leafy piece, grab some scissors and just cut through them so they're bite-sized. Salad dressings are one of the easiest things to cook, to fix, to prepare, to make. Yes, some of them are cooked.
I need to whisk this a little bit more.
Yeah, my turn. All right, there we go.
Oh God, that sauce smells
Right.
delicious.
And to that, we're going to add some slivered sliced almonds just to give it some crunch.
Yes, please.
Whee!
The dog has not moved away from the stove. If that
It's
tells you
warm.
anything. It's not warm. It's delicious smelling. And she's like, I am not moving at all.
Okay. All right, so there's the
You know the
salad.
whisk, is it you said?
The what?
You know the whisk?
No, I'm good. I got it. All good. I need a plate.
What kind of plate?
Up there, there's a red oval pattern.
Red
Platter.
oval platter.
Platter. That'll work.
Right here?
Yep, that's perfect.
All right, there you go.
I'm going to
Is
add
it going over there?
sort of. I'm
Right.
going right here to add my marsala to my. Oh. Excuse me.
It's got water in it. Oh, never mind. That's not water. That's the lobster.
Lobster.
You can see how that marsala tastes?
I am.
Looks like dark.
It's very dark. Oh
It's gonna get drank tonight.
no, I'll use it to cook with. But wow, that's yummy. All right, so just a little bit. If you don't have marsala, a little bit of sherry would work too in your lobster.
Oh, that looks good.
Either one. It's like putting nutmeg in cream sauce. It's like something that's there that I'm not quite sure what it is. Get yourself a fish spatula if you cook a lot of fish. Working around your dog.
Yeah.
Oh, this is perfect. It's also going to fall apart. Oh, it did fall apart.
Oh, that's okay though. Whose plate is that?
This is going to be the plate.
The plate. People can't see it.
They're going to be able to see. Just hold your
All right,
britches.
I'm holding britches.
Everybody just hold on.
Hold
I'm
britches.
going to put this little bitty piece right there.
Okay. Is it going over there?
Whee!
Look at that. That is some fish. And we're going to top it with lobster.
2 little lobster tails. You don't necessarily want the tan juice, but
Nah. I mean, it is butter and marsala wine. So it's not going to hurt you.
mm-mm. All right, I'm going to scoop this over so I can drizzle here. That sauce is,
So,
I got to tell you,
Yummy.
sometimes I amaze myself. It's pretty bad. Find a spoon. There we go. How's that? There you go.
there we go. Oh, I need more sauce.
Well, you can put more sauce on yours on your plate, but we're going to take a pretty picture of this. I mean, look how thick. Oh, wow, that tastes good. Look how thick that sauce is.
Oh, it's sauce.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, you talk, I'll photo.
You photo. New photo, I'll talk. There we go, folks. You see that over there? She's taking pictures. So I'm still cocktailing away. We have the French Escort that is gone on vacation.
I like that one better.
I do too. They're just little added flavors. You know, the coconut adds a lot of nuance to it.
It does indeed. Right.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Jen, I don't know how to say that word.
What word? How do you spell it? She's talking French, isn't she?
Yeah. Well, it's French for escort.
Okay.
Courtesan.
Courtesan?
Sure.
Okay.
I'd say like cortisol or something.
No, that would be a hormone.
Yeah, it would be a hormone. One big hormone.
Okay, so we
Never
have
heard that phrase before.
We have our. I'm one big hormone at the moment. I'm so hot right now. We have our fish.
Oh, let me show that one.
Flounder Florentine.
Flounder Florentine.
Okay. So easier than what it looks in the cookbooks. So break it down. That's all I did. I broke it down into the steps because old cookbooks don't have the steps like we do in recipes now. So break it down and you'll be able to do this and have this, scrumptious meal. We made a little bit of a salad to pair with this. Rice would be good. You don't have to stick to the French.
No.
Roasted potatoes would be good.
That's better. We want potatoes. Or what? Oh, look at that.
We're going to slice into this bad boy too. Okay, moving things around a wee bit.
So some people might not know what that is. They just see this wonderful loaf of brown inside of a... And Norse Price says grits. Grits would work.
Grits would work, yes.
Grits would very much work.
It would be delicious.
Yeah.
Make it your own.
Yeah. What do we have?
Marsala wine.
Yeah, I could tell somebody's having Marsala wine.
So this is not from scratch. This is a Pampered Chef sourdough bread mix that I doctored with some Italian seasoning, Parmesan, and powdered garlic seasoning. Kind of go through them, make it, let it rise, do all those kinds of things. Settled it inside this parchment paper in my Dutch oven. To be honest with you, I could have used a smaller Dutch oven. I just don't own one. So
use what you brought me.
And I brushed it with olive oil on top so it would get this nice, yummy, crusty, brown color.
That looks so nummy.
Here's what she looks like on the inside.
A little further back.
Ooh.
Other way. A little further. There you go. That's really good.
Oh my gosh, it smells incredible. So, Chili, I'm going to let you taste test.
Oh, please.
And I just let it stay. I finished this about 2 o'clock probably. I just kept it in the pan and covered it with that.
Is it warm?
Not really. It's room temperature now, but that's okay.
Well, I guess I'll be all right. What happened to that?
Shoot. Yeah, they're going through the butter tonight.
Yeah, I saw all that butter going.
All right.
Oh, the sauce will probably work with the bread too.
Oh, it would.
Yeah.
We'll do that at dinner. So here's that. Yeah. Here's the... Oh, Shuggy Bug. She hopped right up. You should see her little ears.
She's like, hey. Oh.
Man, that's good.
Oh, my Lord.
I am not a baker.
She's not.
I can cook up a storm like nobody's business.
She's not a baker, though.
I cannot bake or cook.
Oh.
So I rely on shortcuts. Because it's still better than store-bought.
That's very good.
Mm-hmm. Should. Move it. Okay. Here, I'm taking... Here, just eat that. Half of that little piece.
It doesn't have any sauce on it, though.
Well, yeah, put sauce on it, dude.
I'm trying to.
Get your fork out of my way.
Fork you out of the way.
Mmm.
Oh.
Okay.
That sauce.
And that fish with that lobster.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm.
And some good sourdough or French bread or Italian bread, whatever you want. But
that is so good. Yeah, it definitely needs bread. But that sauce with the lobster incorporated into it, man, that's delicious.
I didn't take a picture of this, but I'll get some and post them on Facebook.
Oh. Love that vinegar.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You need the vinegar to cut through the richness there.
You do. Guys,
wow.
We're at 52 minutes.
Cheers.
You double fisted? Double fist like a proud Saluki there, honey.
Go Dogs.
Well, you got to double fist it.
Well, I mean, they're like complete opposites. This could be bad. But that smells so good, I had to try it. Where's that from? Oh, those are from.
It looks like soda.
It's very caramely. It's very good. Usually I buy the $5 bottle to cook with, but the folks at the booze shop said, no, try this one instead. I said, okay.
Pinch Penny Liquors?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, it's good.
I'm telling you.
Was it Laverne and Shirley? Shirley always drinks sherry.
I have no clue.
Yeah, between sherry and marsala, cooking with it.
Oh, they always drink beer.
Well,
That way they work the beer distributor.
Okay.
The beer bottler.
I'm going to dunk.
Oh, hell yeah, you are. Mm.
Guys, this is unbelievably delicious.
It's good.
And when you break the recipe down, unbelievably simple. You can do this.
If we did it in 52 minutes with cocktails, and I didn't stop with cocktails.
After pre-gaming at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, pre-gaming.
Oh, wait. There's a microphone.
Yeah. Pre-gamed at 5. You can do this too.
White True Salukis.
Try it.
From the 1980-something, 90-something.
90-somethings.
Yeah. There you go. I mean, yum.
It is delicious.
What is that? So, inspired by Dione Lucas.
Can you say her name again?
Dione.
Dione. No.
And she was our first cooking show, TV show hostess. 1948. The cookbook that we use came out in 1947.
Yeah.
I lost it again.
It's back there.
Also the first female graduate of the Cordon Bleu, which, by the way, has a unique history. I'll write about it in an upcoming article. But history that I was kind of like completely unaware of. You think of it as this big, famous culinary school, right?
Yeah.
It did not start out that way at all. It was very much for the daughters of the elite to learn how to cook.
Prepping them to be good housewives.
Mm-hmm.
House
managers.
Housewives of the French countryside.
Something along those lines. So a very, very unique history that I didn't know about.
Imagine that first episode of Real Housewives. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're not like today's Real Housewives.
No, think more along the lines of Bridgerton, but not quite there either. Okay, so before we get to like Chatty Cathy stage here,
look at it.
The puppers want some, and she's not going to get any.
Not getting a nibble. Maybe some bread.
We will see you next Monday.
Yep.
And then we will not see you for a couple of weeks
That's
after
right.
that.
Well, we might. You never know.
I mean, you might.
I might get on here
and
just cocktail
do
it up
drinks
on a Monday night. Yeah.
All right. I'm good with that.
I might even get on here and take requests.
There's a thought.
Yeah. So,
all right. Phoebe and I will be doing study abroad stuff. So
study abroad. They'll be touring the Europa.
Two of my favorite food countries. Okay,
That's
who am I
very true.
kidding? Like
There's a lot of favorite food countries for you.
but these are high up on the list. How's that?
Yeah.
So all right, that's it. Thank you for joining us and for hanging out and watching us be a little bit goofy tonight as we fix a little French inspired cuisine and maybe Hawaiian and Italian and I don't even know, San Francisco with some sourdough.
And remember, the next person that asks you to smell the rag, it may be under sourdough bread.
Hush.
What?
Well, I mean, I warned you it was not going to be kid friendly with
I don't know
French
what you're
Escorts.
talking about.
No, me neither. We're going to go eat dinner now.
We're going to eat dinner, sourdough bread and all.
We'll see you next week. Good night. As I step on the dog who's right behind me.